Renee Good's chilling death sparks outrage over government force against American citizens. Protests are erupting all over. Could 2026 become a watershed, like the Arab Spring 15 years ago? We have two Americas now facing off over her killing. One calls it self-defense by an ICE agent under threat. The other sees a regime gone amok, is fed up with anger, long held. Things are happening at a fraught moment. The state of Minnesota and the Twin Cities together are suing the federal government, asking to contain the thousands of armed, aggressive, poorly trained agents sent to their states. Because DHS refused to investigate, its own lawyers are resigning. Residents feel less safe. Citizen observers like Renee Good continue to watch. The world looks on. What now? Renee Good is dead, shot in the head, point blank, in her car, in a suburban Minneapolis neighborhood, by Jonathan Ross on January 7th, 2026. A U.S. citizen, a mother of three, a Christian, she wrote poems. She had just dropped off her 6-year-old son at school. On her way home, she encountered Ross and other ICE agents. "That's fine, dude," she teased, smiling at Ross. "I'm not mad at you." Those were her last words. So why did a federal agent shoot a white family woman in broad daylight in a street full of people? The administration responded quickly, in unison, with a narrative of discipline, moral inversion, and a federal clearance. They framed the incident as a problem to be handled. Kristi Noem labeled Good's behavior domestic terrorism. J.D. Vance congratulated the officers, calling her death a tragedy of her own making. Speaker Mike Johnson also blamed the victim. Trump claimed she violently ran over an ICE agent, even though video evidence did not support his claim. "Terrible, horrible," Trump mumbled. And for what? Enforcing what law? Acting in self-defense? Against whom? What? No matter the spin, the whole thing was fully recorded. Welcome to the mobile age. Multiple videos show what happens that cold morning, frame by frame, from different angles. Morning traffic on a busy residential street. She sits in her Honda Pilot, not moving, window down, waving other cars to pass. 3 masked ICE agents approach her. One tries to open the door, another circles around, filming. It's Ross. He stands ahead and to her left, draws his gun, and fires multiple shots. She slumps. The SUV moves to the right, colliding, stops. Bystanders rush to help. Ross walks away, uninjured, and the agents leave right away. Analysis shows Ross was in no bodily danger. His own cell phone filming has raised more questions than answers. Did Ross panic? Was it previous trauma? Battlefield shell shock? Or what? Renee Good was no threat. She was non-violent, not resisting arrest, not a target for that ICE operation. Yet in Trump's America, she became expendable. Trump acts aggressively at home, building a virtual force for intimidation and political control way over law enforcement. ICE's budget has soared, matching national defense spending of Israel or Italy. Agents brutalize non-violent residents, even clergy, at gunpoint. America is now governed by force. Because Chief Justice Roberts shielded Trump from prosecution for official acts without limits on abuse, Trump feels now he can do anything for personal power, including a private army funded by taxpayers. This is how authoritarian systems start. Money, command, personal loyalty, violence, all above the law. He really needs personal guards like the ICE to crush street protest. Federalizing National Guard, too much hassle. Bringing the military, the generals say no. ICE is much easier to build up and unleash. Mohammad Bouazizi's death sparked the Arab Spring Revolution 15 years ago. He was nobody important, but his death and uprising afterward are in the books. Renee Good did not want to be a martyr. Her death forces Americans to feel the danger everybody may face. Force can kill a citizen, but not citizenship. Across the land, people gather in vigils and protests. Handmade signs, strollers, walkers, families. Governors, mayors, legislators, attorneys general all respond. Recent polls show Americans don't like the way ICE operates. Lethal force is widely seen as unjustified. Calling Renee Good terrorist gets rejected. ICE approval dropped like a rock over the past year, from Biden to Trump. Trump and the GOP face real risks. Defending brutality is politically costly. Bad news every day as midterms loom. Force cannot be the way of government in America. To prevent an American Bouazizi, brutality must be contained, and the insanity must be reversed. Those responsible will face voters or judges. America does not belong to those who shoot first and justify later, but to free citizens like Renee Good. Renee Good, her name has become a rallying cry. She must not have died in vain.